All right, welcome back to another video, guys, and I just wanted to go over this safety squat bar that I got from Bells of Steel. And it's my first entry really into a specialty bar because I really wanted to see what I could do to really help my squat. And I looked up online, and the best thing was to do different variations of squats. And the fact that a safety squat bar really helps you simulate like a front squat, which works other areas of your posterior chain, which is pretty good. And so the benefit of this also is because Bells of Steel safety squat bar comes with 3 different attachments. One is the normal attachment, and then we have 2 others, like an extended one that basically is like if you have bad shoulders, you can use that one instead. That way you don't have to hurt yourself. And then there's the more difficult one, which is a chain link, which is basically, it really doesn't help you out trying to stabilize and stuff. So it really, really works your back a little bit more to keep yourself balanced and whatnot. So I really like that it comes with those 3 options, because then you can play around with various ways of loading and improving your squat and balance and everything throughout that movement. So really, really good stuff. Okay, so let me just preface this by also saying that, this is like kind of like my first kind of review for like gym items. So bear with me here as I'm just going through various things that I remember and was expecting from this safety squat bar, or I might say SSB as well. So don't mind. I'm not really sure how long ago I recorded this. It's been quite a while, but basically you can, the benefit of the safety squat bar though is the fact that, it's self-balancing as it just sits on your shoulder in a natural way. That way, you can do things like half-field squats where you can hold the posts of the cage there, and just disregard the balance aspect of the squat and then really just focus in on the legs. But you can see that the camber on the edge of the bar there is about, if I remember correctly, it's like 22 degrees off from where the handles sit, such that, it's basically leveled like in front of you a little bit more, which is why you can get into a front squat position when you go down. And again, self-balancing, it's really clutch. Also, you could do some things like the good morning movement with the safety squat bar, because it actually, with the safety squat bar, when you go down, it actually wants to like pull you forwards, and you have to resist that basically when you're coming back up. So in some ways, what you could do, depending on your hand position, whatever is best comfortable for you, you can push up the handles a little bit more like I did there. Given it's my first time, it's not something that you should do. But, the good morning movement is another thing that really helps you work on your posterior chain, specifically your back, such that, when you're doing a normal back squat, it doesn't become a weak point for you. And what I've realized too is that using the safety squat bar, it really does put you in your place, right? Because you would think that you can squat the same amount with a regular barbell, and most of the time, at least for me, it's not the case, right? But I've really built up my squat with the fact that I use the safety squat bar more often, because you're working a lot more muscles here. And this, I'm just showing off bits and pieces of the bar and, how it sits. And it's really nice. The bar itself is like 20 kg, which is pretty nice for calculations. There's a bit of lettering there missing on the cushion, but the cushion itself, when it sits on your shoulder, I've still been trying to struggle to understand how it centers on my back, but majority of the time it feels right when I pick it up. And I don't feel it like, I don't ever feel the bar against my back too with this cushion. So the cushion is very, very stiff and sturdy. So I really like that. But then, other than that, I always just make sure to add clips at the end of these plates here too, because what I've noticed, if I take it off the rack imbalanced, weight does have potential to fall off, and we don't want that. You want to avoid injuries as much as possible. But overall, you know, with the bar being 20 kg and it can handle, you know, up to 1,500 pounds, you know, hopefully one day I can squat that amount. But, you know, at this point, it really does help improve my squat. And a few things like this here, where I have some things that I've posted on my Instagram story where, you know, I've finally been able to get to about a 315 safety squat bar movement. And then this is just like my typical working set, which is about, 185? It's probably not my working set. I don't remember. But overall, I really like this bar. And not only that, and, you know, given that I am now able to do 315 with the safety squat bar, I have been able to inch closer and closer to a good back squat of about 390 now, which is a good way for me to see how it correlates with the safety squat bar. And so, you know, incorporating this into my training with either like a neutral stance or like a wider stance has certainly been to my benefit, because I think my weak point specifically in squats is my glutes and maybe my quads. Not specifically sure just yet, but you know, I have been trying to pinpoint all these areas one by one to see overall if I do end up being able to push more weight. But the safety squat bar most definitely has been a key item in, you know, my training and making sure my legs get as developed as they could. So hopefully that helps, and thank you for watching this quick overview. I'll see y'all in the next video.